My name is Lisa, and I work from home as a part-time housewife. I live with my kind husband, Noah, our innocent and adorable daughter, Madison, and my in-laws, making us a family of 5. My in-laws dote on Madison, and she enjoys chatting with them as well. This day was no different.
So, when the white cat ran by, when Kent it echo, and I chased after it, guess what? It was a plastic bag. When it flew in the wind, I thought the cat was flying in the sky.
That's a funny mix-up.
Speaking of which, Noah once mistook a sandbag on the sidewalk for a cat, didn't he?
Please stop talking about that. It's so embarrassing just to remember it.
It seems Noah and Madison share the same quirky traits. Oh ho ho.
Our family seemed lively and fun, and we appeared to be a close-knit family to outsiders. However, when my mother-in-law and I were alone, her attitude drastically changed. She would constantly criticize me and give me a hard time, which was quite troubling. One day, while I was in my room having a remote meeting with a client. Yes, that proposal sounds. What? The power's out. It's not broken, right?
Lisa, playing games in the middle of the day again, aren't you? How nice it must be to have such an easy life.
Mother-in-law. This isn't a game, it's work. I was in a meeting just now.
I'm not falling for that lie. You do absolutely nothing around here, neither housework nor work. That's just like being a neat. While you're playing around, Noah is out there working hard.
During the day, when the rest of the family was out, my mother-in-law would always criticize and complain. She would also disrupt my work by forcing household chores on me at inconvenient times, making it hard for me to focus. This kind of interference, like today, was particularly troublesome and always left me struggling. However, Noah and Madison seemed happy, and my father-in-law was very kind. I didn't want to upset my family, so I never mentioned my mother-in-law's behavior to them. One day.
Well, I, Noah, have been appointed to be the new section manager.
Really? Congratulations.
Daddy, congratulations.
Congratulations, Noah. With a new position comes greater responsibility, but I believe you'll do just fine. Keep up the good work as you always have.
Thank you.
That's my son. Oh, I know. Let's all go out for dinner this weekend to celebrate.
When we heard about Noah's promotion, we were all overjoyed. My mother-in-law then suggested a celebratory dinner. How about a high-end restaurant I know? There's a place that's been getting great reviews lately.
That sounds.
Oh, that place. Great idea. Let's celebrate Noah's promotion there.
The food is delicious and it has an excellent reputation.
Oh, if Lisa says so, it must be good.
Yay, I'm so excited to have dinner with everyone.
Though my mother-in-law seemed displeased with the idea of having Japanese cuisine, she reluctantly agreed with everyone's choice. After I explained the details of the restaurant, she finally came around and was in a better mood. Relieved, I went ahead and made the reservation. On the day of the dinner, as we chatted and enjoyed each other's company, the course meals were served.
Wow, this looks delicious. And it's so beautifully presented.
The decor is stylish too. Lisa, you really know your stuff.
I'm so happy we can celebrate Noah's promotion at such a wonderful place. Let's enjoy this feast together. Bon appetit.
Oh.
Hey, Mom's food isn't here yet.
Oh dear. Lisa, did you mess up the head count? Such a terrible daughter-in-law, forgetting her own family members.
That can't be. I reserved for 5 people.
Well then, maybe it's still on its way. We shouldn't let our food get cold. Let's start eating.
No, that's not right. Let's wait for Lisa's meal. We should check with the staff first.
There's no need for that. Lisa insists she didn't make a mistake.
I'll go check it out.
Oh, Lisa, you've ruined the freshly prepared dishes. Today is Noah's special promotion celebration.
Grandma, you shouldn't get angry just because you're hungry. Mom's food will be here soon, right?
Exactly. Madison is being such a good girl, patiently waiting. You as an adult should not behave so disgracefully.
After being reprimanded by Madison and her father-in-law, my mother-in-law excused herself to go to the restroom. Shortly after she left, the restaurant owner, Ken, and Noah returned to our table.
Lisa, I apologize. It seems we made a mistake with the number of dishes.
Please don't worry about it. I might have communicated the wrong number.
No, that's not the case. I remember clearly taking the reservation for 5 people.
If the reservation was for 5, then there shouldn't be any mistake.
What exactly is going on here?
After receiving the reservation call from you, Lisa, there was another call asking to reduce the number by 1.
Another call.
I couldn't take the call personally as I was busy, so another staff member reduced the number of guests as requested. I'm truly sorry for the inconvenience, especially on such a special family occasion.
I didn't make any follow-up call to change the reservation. But I have a good idea who might have.
What do you mean by good idea?
That was refreshing. So, has Lisa's meal arrived yet?
Hearing the story about the reservation change from Ken, I knew who was responsible.
Oh my, what is it? Is there something on my face?
Mother-in-law? You were the one who called to reduce the reservation number, weren't you? This is Ken, the owner. We were just discussing the situation.
I'm the owner, Ken. Wait, what?
Oh my. What are you doing here?
Do you two know each other?
Well, how do you know Yama, Lisa?
She's my mother-in-law. And this is my father-in-law. This is my husband, Noah, and our daughter, Madison. We came here for a family dinner.
What? Your father-in-law? Is Yama's husband?
Yes, that's correct. Why do you ask?
What is going on? I thought Yama's husband passed away several years ago.
Excuse me? My father-in-law is clearly alive and well. What do you mean by that? And Yama was my mother-in-law's maiden name, wasn't it?
I don't know what you are talking about. You must be mistaken.
Of course you know. Your maiden name is Yama.
Could it be that? Mother-in-law.
I sincerely apologize. I didn't know Yama was a married woman. We were involved without me knowing she had a husband. I will pay the full compensation for the damages.
Involved? Compensation? What is going on?
So, mother-in-law told Ken she was a widow and dated him.
A widow.
That's a lie. I never said such a thing.
It's not a lie. It's true. Everything Lisa said is correct.
It turned out that the owner of the restaurant where we celebrated Noah's promotion was romantically involved with my mother-in-law. From Ken's account, it seemed my mother-in-law had been lying, claiming to be a widow while your husband is alive.
I never did such a thing. I was always at home.
Mother-in-law, have you forgotten that I work from home? I saw you sometimes getting all dressed up and leaving happily. But I never imagined you were having an affair. I didn't think you were that kind of person.
Shut up. This is all your fault, Lisa. If you hadn't chosen this restaurant, we wouldn't be in this mess.
That's nonsense. One has nothing to do with the other. Why do you hate Lisa so much anyway?
Noah's right. Despite being busy, she always does the housework properly. And I bet you were the one who called to reduce the reservation by 1, weren't you?
There's no need to feed a lazy person such a fancy meal. Besides, Lisa wasn't needed at Noah's promotion celebration anyway.
She is needed. She's my beloved wife and an important part of this family.
I've never considered Lisa part of this family. Noah and Lisa are completely mismatched.
She's too good for me. What are you even doing?
Of course it's because she stole you from me. Even as my daughter-in-law, she doesn't do any housework. So I had to do everything for her. She should be grateful.
That's a lie. I did all the housework. All you did was criticize and complain. You even interrupted me while I was working.
Work? That was just a game. Don't act so high and mighty, neat.
Hearing those words from his mother, Noah.
Lisa, a neat. Mom, Lisa is a famous designer.
A designer. Lisa?
Yes. She earns way more than I do.
Oh, come on, Noah. You don't have to lie like that. There's no way someone like Lisa could out-earn you.
But she does. Lisa is well known in the industry.
I don't know anything about that industry.
Noah's right. Lisa designed the interior of this restaurant. Thanks to her redesign, our business has thrived.
Lisa? So when she's drawing on her computer, it looked like she was just scribbling with some pen.
That's a graphics tablet, one of my work tools. I draw designs on it, which appear directly on the computer screen.
Did you think she was just doodling for fun?
Of course. She spends all day in her room on the computer.
I work at the office, Lisa works at home. We both have jobs, just in different places. Think about it. We live comfortably because of Lisa.
That's right. Lisa's work has also benefited us.
But that's because both you and Noah work.
But the vacations, gifts, and such, Lisa paid for those. Mom, whenever you wanted to travel, you could because Lisa funded it. That was all thanks to Lisa. She manages both housework and her job excellently.
And yet you insult her and disrupt her work. What are you thinking?
Rebuked by Noah and her husband for her behavior towards me, my mother-in-law.
If Lisa had just properly told me she was working from home, I wouldn't have had this problem.
I did explain it properly before we got married.
Did you? If I had known you were working, I wouldn't have started seeing a man like this.
A man like this? Please don't insult my important client. Ken lost his wife a few years ago and has been running this restaurant alone since then. His wife used to help him here, and they dreamed of expanding the business. He's worked hard to fulfill that promise and grow the restaurant.
It's incredible that our family got to be part of something so meaningful. I'd be so proud if I were you.
Ew, maybe I should start bragging to the neighbors.
Are you really going to boast about a place run by someone you deceived?
As long as no one finds out, it's fine. No need to spill everything.
Lisa being involved with this restaurant has nothing to do with you cheating with the owner. What responsibility does Lisa have in this? You should be ashamed.
I must admit, I have my faults as a man for not recognizing the situation. Even if I didn't know, that's no excuse.
Oh, come on. If you act all regretful like that, it makes me look like the bad mother-in-law who doesn't care about her affair.
From any angle, you do look like that unfaithful person.
Honestly, I feel sorry for the owner. You were able to have your fun outside because of Lisa's hard work.
No matter how much Noah and my father-in-law pointed out her faults, my mother-in-law showed no signs of remorse. Her flippant attitude left Noah and my father-in-law beyond anger and in utter disbelief.
I've had enough of your irresponsibility. We're getting a divorce.
I'm cutting ties with you too, Mom. You're no longer family to me.
Divorce? Cutting ties? Oh, come on, you two are being too dramatic.
Grandma, you shouldn't interrupt people while they're working. And when someone does something nice for you, you're supposed to say thank you. But, Grandma, you've never said thank you to Mom, have you?
Well, I guess the opportunity never came up.
That's not true. You just keep telling Mom to do this and that. Even after she does things for you, you never say thank you. That's not right. Mom is not a servant.
Madison.
Madison's words are the most honest and accurate. Even if you don't realize it, children notice everything.
Mom, you should take a good look at how much you've been depending on Lisa.
Madison is breaking up with you too, Grandma. I'm done with you.
Now disliked not only by Noah and her husband but also by Madison, my mother-in-law.
Wait, Madison, don't say that.
If you can't get along with Mom, then we don't need you around anymore.
Both Dad and I are serious. We're cutting ties with you.
If you do that, what am I supposed to do?
You'll have to work hard and support yourself.
Lisa, I apologize for everything. Please convince them not to kick me out.
No, I feel the same way as Noah and my father-in-law. I won't convince them.
Me neither.
Madison, please don't be so cold. And dear, please don't go through with the divorce.
Too bad. It's too late to come crying now that things are bad for you.
I'll change my ways and stop interfering with Lisa from now on.
You've already done enough damage.
Lisa, please forgive me. I'll do the housework and stop being harsh.
I can't trust someone who lies and cheats. I'm done being family with you. Afterwards, my mother-in-law was divorced by my father-in-law. Finding a job would be difficult for her, but more importantly, she needed to straighten out her attitude. Thinking this, my father-in-law contacted her strict family, who made her help with farming. My mother-in-law was busy from early morning with housework and farm work, exhausted by noon. Even after the farm work, there were many chores to do, and the next day it was back to the fields early in the morning. Thus, she lost her leisurely lifestyle and began living a strict, busy, and physically demanding life. As for me,
I see. If Dad is okay with it, we have nothing more to say.
He must have been lonely after his wife passed away.
yes, I want to be as generous as you are, Father.
That's not entirely true. Remember that time I ate Dad's pudding? He didn't speak to me for a whole day.
Then next time, I'll give Grandpa my pudding.
Madison, you're so sweet. I'll buy some next time, and we can eat together.
Thus, as a family of 4, we began living a peaceful and enjoyable life. My father-in-law reconciled with Ken, my mother-in-law's affair partner, saying that with his sincere character, there was no need for animosity. That kind of judgment was typical of my kind father-in-law. With no one interrupting my work, my job flourished even more. I could also handle housework at my own pace, making our home environment much more comfortable. Since Noah and my father-in-law were both working, I resolved to work just as hard. Madison's adorable smile gave me strength, and I felt truly grateful that we could all laugh together as a family each day. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.